आज हम बात करेंगे एक विदेशी मित्र हैं मेरे, उनका एक प्रश्न है. The question is, why there is so much of chaos in my life? And if you are saying that no word can reach up to that, then why are you using the same words as everyone? तो आज हम इंग्लिश में बात करेंगे. See, life is all about chaos. When one is not understanding oneself, then it will always be feeling a continuous feeling of chaos, because in general our life is so much of surrounded with misconceptions, with unknowingly or knowingly understood wrong notions of anyone who have tried to say such things. And I know you come from West, and Western mind is why so much of chaotic. The more and more you dig deeper within yourself, you will realize that the reason is not that mind is something which is a problem. The reason is Western has never been capable of going beyond his mind. There is nothing called no mind in Western concept, and it's always been centuries and centuries. There will always be thinkers you will find in Western philosophies and Western theories, but they all are kind of lying on a Western conceptualized thinking, because they all propagate some theory, they all propound any theory, they have all the kind of reasons around that. So they sound intellectuals, but the reason is they are incapable of seeing anything beyond that mind. So mind is what? Mind is what? Thought. Mind is what? Mind is all the notions which we are born with. And repeating all these such things again and again will make us not only chaotic more and more, but also more and more miserable, more and more sad. So you are asking that why there is so much of chaos in my life. See, where there is no or seems to be any kind of non-chaotic thing in terms of prestige, in terms of power, in terms of money, if people say that there is no chaos in that, then see the Epstien file, see the people who are indulged in such things, saying that money gives you peace, saying that power gives you peace, prestige gives you peace. Then why there is so much of more and more that craving of that mind, that utterly nonsensical thing about mind? Why there is? The reason is we here inside our being, we are empty. So that emptiness leads to the craving. And that craving, which never can deal or never can be capable of dealing with any such thing which can lead you to mindfulness or no mind, which always been taught by one who knows something beyond mind. And people like politicians, people like actors, cricketers, when all these such people become role models, become the famous ideals of people, then the mind which we have capable of, it drops any such thing which feels meaningful to us. Like, if I talk about some peaceful meditations, if I talk about how do you live, why do you live like that, or why are you doing such things which you make chaotic to yourself, then you will neither ask nor you will justify. You will just say, see, my ideals are these people, or in any unconscious point of your being, you know or not know that we are always be driven by such things. We start opening Instagram, whether we start opening YouTube, we always find all these things around us. Why? The reason is, the problem is not something beyond that. The problem which is here is not something beyond outside from being. But we search everything, every solution, every idealism, every ideology, every narration from outside world. So in that sense, it makes us more and more and more one thing which is repetitive. One thing which you call your mind is repetitive. So the term repetitive is so important to see that chaotic thing always happens when there is a repetition, when there is no lively energy, when there is no any such thing which you called vibrant, new. And the second part of your question is, and if you are saying that no word can reach up to that, then why are you using the same words as everyone? Yeah, it's a good question. See, not only me, but anyone who have reached to that state, or anyone who have got something beyond this mind, I can sure of saying one thing, that he will never say anything which he cannot observe as it is. Only that person is capable of saying something. But the problem is, people are so, a kind of naive, innocent or cunning in the same way, that they use people's words who know themselves or who have known in the past to themselves, like Jesus, like whether you call Buddha, Mahavir, or any other person. They use their words and channelize it in a way that they seem belonging to themselves. And in a way, they got themselves into an illusion, right? Processed through a period of time, that no word can replace the point which you are noticing, that emptiness within you, no word can replace. So your question is right. I can say that no word can suggest anything which is here, but the same words I have to use, because there is no other way. I cannot talk in French because I don't know. I cannot talk in any other language which I don't know. So I use the same medium. I use the same available things which has always been available to anyone. And the problem is that we only stick to our words. If something I have said, no word can teach you or no word can make you true, then I have got that word. Okay. So anything you will say, you will be fired. You will be got, threatened. Then see, you are also using the same word. Yes, I have to say, I have to utter. It may seem to many people nonsensical because it is contrasting. Dichotomy is here. But no other way is there other than seeing yourself as it is. If I am saying anything, don't just believe. I am saying anything, don't just think about it. Just try to imbibe the sense of it. And if you try that, if you try to be with me for moment on moment, if you try to not incorporate any other misconceptions, any other rationality, any other that misguided notions, then you can only be able to connect with me, and that connection can happen in some better, beautiful thing, beautiful new thing, or anything which you can say that state of no-worldness. So I am saying to the people who are still searching in words, I am saying to the people who are still calling themselves intelligent, full of wisdom, only on the basis of some information collected within. But I am not saying that a person who have got something, either Buddha or Mahavir or even Osho, jkrishnamurti in the recent centuries, which is also popular in your countries as well, I am not saying that. Those people have not used word, I am not saying that. Those people were not knowing that no word can replace them, or no one can replace the knowing within that. So, all these things have to be said in order to some person, in order to some, at any point of time, if something get connected, in that connection, if anything meaningful can happen. So, I have many things more to say, but the brief description for the entire talk is that first, the chaos is from within. All the hypocrisies you see around yourself start from within. So you start with yourself. Don't blame others, don't blame society, don't blame your region, your culture, your past, your present, your future. Nothing has to be blamed. Only if you find yourself the responsible of anything beyond you causing any kind of problem or any kind of chaos within yourself, as you have mentioned, then the only solution is go inside it and find piece by piece, information by information, experience by experience, that what is here who is not bothering to take action, not bothering to be in all the chaos but not doing anything beyond that. And the point too is that I will always use words, because if I can talk, I can express, the more and more people first of all will even try to understand. Otherwise I will become silent. For many, for around last month, 1.5 months, I got totally silent. Only just few people around me. They were also, kind of mesmerized sometimes questioning what has happened. You are talking about your enlightenment, this, that, though. So I know that if I will talk, I will kind of make more and more chaos. But at least I can make up to that person, reach up to that person who is really capable of doing something within herself or within himself. So I have to use word. So pardon if you have any kind of misconception that no word can be used or any such things, because I will not be responsible for that. Okay? So that's it for now. God bless you.